interpret interpret person interpreted includes message includes interpret person b interpret includes message this channel and media. The basic and social communication models communication forces. First of all, sender transmitted the message, audience receive the message, audience decode the message, audience respond the message, feedback, send has an ideas, senders include the message, sender transmitted the message. This process channel media. Communication process are two-way traffic. How a real communication take place? Sender include decode message channel and decode receiver. Sender decode channel message include encode. Just feedback. Barrier on physical, social, and cultural. The process of transmission of informations, meaning from one individual or group to another. First, sender has an idea. Second, sender include the message in a message. Sender include the ideas in a message. Third, the sender pursued the message in a transmittable mediums. Message traveler over the channel. Fifth, the audience receive the message. Sixth, receiver decode message. Seventh, the audience responds to the message. Eighth, feedback traveler to senders. This follow process discourage the traditional concept of we talk, you listen model. Obstacle barrier to communication environmental. First of all, environmental barriers, noise and distance. Second, filters. Third, channel breakdown. Fourth, completing message. Second, verbal barrier. uh, Inadequate knowledge or vocabulary. Second, difference in interpretation. Third, language difference. Fourth, inappreciated use of the experience, slang, jargon, opimius over our abstraction and ambiguity, polarizations. Third, nonverbal barrier. First, inappreciated or conflicting signal. Second, difference in perception. Third, inappreciated emotion. Gateway to effective communication systems. Characteristic of a good communication systems. First of all, two-way channel. Second, clarity of message. Third, mutual trust. Fourth, timely message. Fifth, consistency of message. Sixth, good relations. Seventh, feedback. Eighth, flexibility. Developing and maintaining a system for uninterpreted communication. Communicating as a professional. It is the important to understand professionalizations is the quality of performing at a high level and conducting oneself with standard, purpose, and pride. As a manager, one should make contributions with the finishing of job done. Generally, professionalization treats related to the striving to the excel, being dependent, able, and accountable, following international format, being a team player, and demonstrating a sense of etiquette, making ethical decisions, and maintaining a positive outlook. In communication, we need to be professional in all four skills listening, speaking, reading, and writing. In short, to get respect as a professional, you need to have now be ethical, be positive, be respectful, be a team player, be the best. Understanding what employee expect from you. Employers at present expect employees to be compliant in communication skill. Varieties of messages are required to write in different situations. The skill that employer want in employees can help them advance their career with promotions prospect. The employees need to recognize the market and polish their skill according to the need and demand of the employment market. The information source should be just and deleted ethical. The digital media collections content are wide range in the at need communicators ability to filter, judge and utilize the appreciated one. Those whatever type of professional specialty you pursue, employee expected you to be competent and at a wide range of communicating tasks. A communicating media choice. First of all, traditional written communications. Second, traditional oral communication. Third, technology-based communication media. First, email, phone, voicemail, instant and text messaging. And the use of social communication model in management. The use of social media tools, Facebook, MySpace, LinkedIn, professional networking site, blog, uh, microblog, multimedia, wikis, other social networking site, forecast, virtual worlds. Mobile technology changing business communication. First, constant connectivity is a mixed blessing. Second, small mobile display present challenger for correcting and consuming content for the readers. Third, mobile users are often multitasking. Fourth, mobile device can serve as sensory and cognitive extensions. Fifth, mobile device create a host of security. Sixth, enhancing productivity and collaboration. Illegal and unethical communication. Illegal communication in a business violated law or regulation such as fraud, false advertising, insider trading, harassment, or data privacy breach. Second, unethical communication may be legal but blight moral standards involving dissipations, manipulation, discrimination, pluralisms, or misleading stakeholders. Both damage trust, reputation, and can lead to legal penalties or long-term or national harms. Ethical communication. Ethical is an accepted principle of conduct that governing behavior within a society but in a legal bound. Ethical communication include all relevant information is true is every sense and it not descriptive in any way where is unethical communication constant of polarizing, omitting incidental information, selective misquoting, mispresenting manner, and distorting visuals, failing to respect privacy or information security needs. Illegal and unethical consequences of communications distort the trust or manipulated audience with a negative impact. The use of the absence language result a lawsuit in count words or experience that are vulgar, offensive, sexual explicitity or social unacceptable, blight, moral and cultural standard. Branches confidentiality, privacy and security, impact or national probability and competitiveness. Business dilemma with alternatives impact that norms and values are proposed by polite company policy are further program. Ensuring legal communications. Business communication is the related to the legal communications, hence bound by a wide variety of law and regulations, including the following areas: promotional communications, contract employment communications, on intellectual property, financial reporting, and deformation, transparency, equipment. What effect ethical behavior? We do what's the most important. We do what we must do in. We rationalize our choice. B. Communicating in a teams, mastering listening and non-verbal communication. Communicating effectively in the teams and task force group. Team stand for the together everyone achieve more. Oh, A collaboration team is a unit of two or more people, individuals who share a mission and the responsibility for the working to achieve a common goal. It is formatted to show the group's oriented behavior. A group of individuals who share common belief to each others and work towards accomplishing common objectives and goals. Communicating effective in the team. Team versus group team. A unity of two or more people who share a common mission and responsibility for working to achieve a common goal referred to team. Group is a formal and generally to short period of time, but team is rather permanent. Type of team. Type of team, first of all, self-managed team. Second, process improvement team. Third, cross-functional team. Fourth, virtual team. Not an effective teams can pool knowledge, take advantage of disparate viewpoint, and increasing acceptance of solutions the team purpose. Characteristic of professional team: small size and diverse makeup, agreement on process, agreement on procedure, use of good communication technique, ability to collaborate rather than complete, shared leadership. Most of the effective teams have a clear sense of purpose and objectives. They have a strong sense of trust, honest and open communications, reach decision by conscience, think creatively, and how to resolve conflict. Dynamic. The interaction and process that take place among the member of a team are called a group dynamic. Each member of a team play a very important role that affect the outcomes of the group's activities. A team generally progresses through several stages on their way to becoming productivity and realizing their objectives. Advantage of team work in our workplace: increased information and knowledge, better decisions, faster response, increasing diversity of view, higher and spiritually level of job performance, increasing productivity, and greater buy-in, less resistant to change, improve employee morale, reduce risks. Now, how to resolve conflict. Disadvantage of working in a team: groupthink, hidden agendas, cost, stuck in conflict or waste of time, lack of trust, poor communication. Becoming professional team player characteristics: perform positive tasks respectively, the group dynamics, motivators rather than ruler, demonstrator, offer information and try out their ideas on the groups is a simulated decision team communications, controlled the dysfunctions of team members, maintain teaming roles with constructive encouragement, mutual harmony, and optimism, compromise, facilitate the tasks with the principle of better intentions in task, take information, coordinated and setting procedure, identify completing conflict and reach minimum unions, respect each other, integrity and emotional need. Phase of the team and evaluation development. Phase of the team evaluation development. Teams involved through various phases on their way to become posterior orientation. Team members get to know each other and establish roles. Conflict. Different opinion and perspective begin to emerge. Brainstorming. Team members explore their options and evaluate alternatives. Emergency. The team reaches consensus on the chosen decision. Reinforcement. The team re-establishes harmony and makes plan to put the decision into the action. Becoming a professional team communicator, effective listening skill, face-to-face communications, active listener, adapt different listening approaches, content critical and sticks, appreciate feeling and understand the situation. Measure to resolving conflict. Conflict is the team can either be constructive or destructive, which can lead to win loss or loss outcome if it is divert energy from many important issues, destroy the morale and divided the team's hands to resolve such conflict. There are seven measures. First, protective behavior. Second, communications. Third, openness. Third, fourth, research. Five, flexibility. Sixth, fair play. Seventh, alliance. Guidelines for the collaboration writing. Successful collaboration on writing project required a number of steps from selecting the right partners and arranging arranging on project goal to establish clear process and embedding writing as a groups. The following point will be help to collaborate more successfully. First, select a collaboration carefully. Second, agree on project goal before you start. Third, give your team's time a bound up before diving in. Fourth, clarify individual responsibilities. Fifth, establish clear process. Sixth, avoid posing as a group. Seventh, make sure tools or technique are ready and compatible across the team. Check to see how things are going along the way. Making your meeting more productivity. Meeting are very useful for if planted and managed well. You can help ensure a productivity meeting by preparing carefully, conducting meeting efficiently, and using meeting technology wisely. Preparing for meeting, define your purpose, select for participate for the meetings, choose the venue and time, set the agenda. Conducting meeting, keep the discussions on track, follow agreed upon rules, encourage participations, participated actively, use mobile device responsibly, close effectively. Mastering listening skill. Listening is the incidental to understand what the speaker is trying to share. It involves much more the just hearing. It is the active process. Hearing is the saying all the noise around, but listening is the selecting the disagreeable on. Hearing is the perceive. Mastering listening process and overcoming barriers. First of all, receiving physical hearing the message. Second, decoding assigning meaning to what you hear. Third, remembering storing the message for future reference. Fourth, evaluating thinking about the message. Fifth, responding reacting to the message, taking action or giving feedback. Key point in the mastering listening. Orient yourself what to listen look like a good listener. Second, concurrented to understanding information and control shower bounding. And third, give instant reaction. Fourth, establish a recipe to mindset. Fifth, remain unemotional, not too much thinking ahead. Fifth, listen between the lines. Sixth, avoid negatives, dismissive loop, clear sign of the disagreement. Seventh, the ideas, not appreciations. Eight, note down only key point, not trust your memory. Overcoming barrier to effective listening. Good listeners effectively try to overcome barrier to successfully listening. Here are some guidelines for it. Consult other before communication. Be aware of language, tone of content of the message. Communicating according to the need of the receiver. Listening carefully. Don't depend on the memory alone. Try visualizing words and make mental pictures. Use aeronomy, list table, and etc. While writing during listening. Mastering nonverbal communicating skill. It is the interpersonal process of sending and receiving information both internationally and internationally without using written or spoken language. Culturally, nonverbal cues can have very different and often opposite meaning. According to the research, nonverbal language occupy around 55 messages share in highly effective communications. Nonverbal cues are called silently language message signal used typically more spontaneously than verbal message in the process of communications. Those signals are most powerful. Improving your nonverbal communication skill. Nonverbal communication is the interpersonal process of the sending and receiving information both internationally and internationally without using written or spoken language. Nonverbal communication can supplement or even replace verbal message. Nonverbal cues, silent language codes, fast chronomics, attitude, monochromics अथवा polychromics cultures. 2. Body proximity, use of the space. Third, oculesius, eye contact. Olfactious, smell. Haptics, trust, physical content, correct trust, attitude. Sixth, facial appreciation, appreciance. Chromatics, use different color and it is the interpretations. 8. Body postures. 9. Dress, hair, jewelry you use to make up identity. Using non-verbal communication effectively, here are some skills for the improving effective non-verbal communication. First of all, understanding the roles that non-verbal signal play in communications. Note the facial expression, reveal the type of the instantly of the speaker's feelings. Was for the cue for the gestures and postures. Listen the vocal characteristic then that can signal for the emotional underlining the speaker's words. Recognize the listener are influencing by the physical appreciations. We carefully the physical contact thoughts can convey positive attributed but can also be interpreted as a dominance or a sexual interest. Pay attention to the use of the time and space. Key to the mastering nonverbal skill. Establish and maintain eye contact. User purple posture to show interest. Improve your decoding skill. Prove for the more informations. Avoiding assigning nonverbal meaning out of the constant associated with people from diverse cultures. Appreciated the power of appreciation. Observe yourself on video in list friendly and family. You use your voice as a communications tools. Pronunciation, voice quality, pitch, volume, and rate, emphasis. Developing your business attitude. Etiquette is the set of the underwriting rules that apply to social association, professional workplace, and relationship. It is an essential element of every aspect of the business communication. In business, old good business etiquette means that you can act professionally and exercise properly manners who engaging with other in your profession. Workplace etiquette include a variety of behaviors, habit, and expected of non-verbal communication. And telephonic etiquette will be vital of your business. Suggestions are given in the book follow through. Etiquette is particularly important when you represent your company out in public or online. You must adhere to the high standard of etiquette and respected for other guidelines are listening in the book. Your mobile phone habits send a signal about the degree for the who's around you. Virtual assistant and other mobile phones voice feature can annually and disrupted the workplace and social setting if not used with respect for other. The 10 rules of the business etiquette. First, manners. Second, time. Third, appreciation and dress. Fourth, personalities. Fifth, preparations. Seventh, sixth, greet and acknowledge. Eight, don't interpret it, and positive attitude, tactful secrecy. Thank you for watching these videos.